This is a Stokke Trailz, and today we're going to be talking about the folding triggers responsible for folding down the chassis. So sometimes these can break on the inside. If you'll notice, this one is quite tight if I wiggle it back and forth. But now I'm going to show you the other side. This side has quite a bit of movement, which means there are some small white plastic tabs on the inside of this piece that have broken, and it's a good idea to replace this trigger before it breaks more and eventually possibly falls off. If this has begun to be loose and you're worried that it might fall off, it's quite important that you keep the chassis fully extended. If the button does fall off and the chassis is folded together, it's going to necessitate the replacement of more parts, because the button actually holds some internal parts in place that become lost or fall into the rest of the mechanism with the button not present. It's quite an easy part to replace. You just need a small screwdriver, little hexagonal bit on it. And you just screw out this screw here. Then you depress the front part of the trigger and pull it up, and it's sliding through a channel. And you can see that one of these tabs already fell out, these broken pieces. So if you look on the inside here, you'll see one, but there should be four. Three of these are broken, they're off. So I'm going to replace this trigger. Before you replace the trigger, you should examine the inside of this channel on both sides. Make sure there's no remaining plastic pieces there. So again, here is the broken one. Again, there's only one tab there. And here's one that's not broken. You can see there are 4 tabs on it. So before you put this button in place, after removing any extra plastic pieces, I want you to pay attention now to the underside of this. There's this spring and there's a little plastic stopper here. You're going to need to use something in here to pull this up a bit, and it should hold in position a little bit higher. Then you're going to take your new button, and these little pegs are going to slide right into the channel. It's a little hard to get the positioning correct on the second one sometimes. There you go, clicks into place. And then you can screw this back in. Now you want to hold the button and be careful while you are screwing it in. If it feels like the button is starting to pop up a bit, then you want to unscrew it and make sure that that spring assembly that I just showed you is still pushed backwards, that there's room for the screw to go down in front of it. Additionally, as you get towards the end, you want to stop before you screw in too tight, because you will crack the new button. There we go, new button in place, not wiggly, and it works in order to release the mechanism. So that's how you replace the folding trigger on a Stokke Trailz stroller. Same process actually is used on the Stokke Crusi, in case you have that model. We hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has been, we ask you to subscribe, as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.